I got it. Let me help you.
I'm sorry. It's lesson time.
Let's get it! Alright, it's time. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so basically, to calculate the enthalpy change in the reaction, you would use the equation products minus reactants. Wow. For the products, you would use the sum of the energy absorbed in kilojoules, while for the reactants, you would use the energy released. Okay, listen to this. Then you plug in these numbers, right? And you find the overall delta H of the reaction. But to find these individual delta H values, you look them up in the appendix section of your textbook, or if they're given to you. Enthalpy changes relate directly towards the term exothermic and endothermic. If the enthalpy change is negative, then the reaction is exothermic, while if it's positive, then it's endothermic. An exothermic reaction releases energy through heat, while an endothermic reaction does the opposite. The combustion reaction of calcium carbide and water releases the heat in the reaction, meaning it's an exothermic reaction. To solve for the delta H of calcium carbide, we use the equation products minus reactants, as we mentioned earlier. We can see that calcium hydroxide and acetylene gas are the products, while calcium carbide and water are the reactants. We know that the delta H for the reaction is negative 127 kilojoules per mole. The equation negative 127 kilojoules equals delta H calcium hydroxide plus acetylene gas minus calcium carbide and water enables us to solve for the delta H of calcium carbide. In the table above, it shows us the delta H values for water, acetylene gas, and calcium hydroxide. We input those values into our equation and do a bit of quick math. We end up with negative 60.7 kilojoules. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and catch you guys later, but a quick shout out to Lula. She's the girl. Go follow her at tinalula.com.